Dear students, in chemistry we deal with composition, structure and properties of matter, and these things can best be explained by basic particles of matter that are atoms and molecules. In this chapter, we will talk about how to find number of atoms, number of molecules from the given mass of this substance. We will also talk about stoichiometry involved in chemical reactions. I will start this chapter with the term matter. Now, what is matter? You must be aware of the definition. The definition is anything which has mass and occupies space and can be felt by one or more of our senses is known as matter, like your mobile phone, your laptop, your book, pen, etc. This is the definition of matter. Now I will talk about classification of matter. Matter, depending upon physical states, can be classified into three main states: solid, liquid, gas. And chemically, matter can be classified into pure substance and mixture. Pure substance can further be classified into element and compound. Mixture can be classified into homogeneous mixture, heterogeneous mixture. And then element can further be classified into metals, non-metals, metalloids. Now I will talk about the meanings of these terms. First of all, if I ask you what is solid, you must be aware that solid has definite mass, definite volume, definite shape. Liquid has definite mass, definite volume, but no definite shape. Gas has definite mass, no definite volume, no definite shape. Now, do you really know the actual meaning of definite? What does it mean when I say definite mass, definite volume, etc.? To understand this, I'll give you an example. Consider 1 liter water in 1 liter bottle. Now, density of water is 1 gram per ml. So the mass of this water will be 1 kg. Volume is 1 liter, and the shape of this water will be the shape of the bottle. Now if I put this water in some other container, there you can see the volume will remain 1 liter. Volume of this water will remain 1 liter, and the mass will remain 1 kg, but the shape will change because the shape of the water will be same as the shape of the container. So mass does not change, volume does not change, but the shape changes here. So for liquid, mass is definite, Volume is definite, but shape is not definite. Now, in all three physical states, you can see mass is the only property which is definite. So guys, please note, mass is the property which is helpful in measuring all states, solid, liquid and gas. Now question arises, how do we determine the physical state? Dear students, physical state is largely determined by temperature under consideration. A substance is said to be solid if its melting point is above room temperature at atmospheric pressure. A substance is said to be liquid if its boiling point is more, but melting point is less than room temperature at atmospheric pressure. Now, what is gas? Gas is a substance if boiling point is less than room temperature at atmospheric pressure. Dear students, although solid, liquid and gas, these are the three main physical states, but in research, two more physical states have been discovered. Number one, plasma state, also known as superheated gaseous state. Number two, Bose-Einstein condensed state. First, I'll talk about plasma state. It is a mixture of electrons and positive ions. It is found at extremely high temperature, such as interiors of stars, sun. Now, Bose-Einstein condensed state. It is also known as supercooled solid. Here, atoms lose their separate identity and look like a single atom, a superatom. And please note, 99% of all matter in the universe is present in plasma state. Now, this is all about the physical classification. Now, chemical classification. We have already classified the matter. Now, I will talk about the term pure substance. What is pure substance? There are different substances around us, like milk, like water, like ice, like air. Now, how to decide whether a given substance is pure or not? Now, please note, pure substance cannot be separated into simpler units by physical means. Physical means like boiling, like distillation, like sublimation, filtration, etc. Pure substance has fixed composition. For example, I can take H2O. H2O cannot be separated into simpler units H and O just by boiling or filtration. It has fixed composition like H is to O. The mass ratio is 1:8. Now, pure substance is further classified into element and compound. Now, what is element? Element consists of one type of atoms. For example, Na, K, Cu, H2, O2. In all these examples, you can see single type of atoms, one type of atoms. Now compound. How do we get a compound? When two or more different elements combine chemically in a definite proportions by mass, then compound is formed. Again, I'll take the example of H2O. When H and O combine in a definite ratio 1:8 by mass, we get H2O. Okay? And here the constituent elements do not retain their properties. H2O properties will be different from the properties of H2 hydrogen and O2 oxygen. Got the point? Now I will talk about mixtures. Pure substances are mixed in different compositions. Then we get mixtures, homogeneous mixture. Here the composition is same throughout. For example, sugar solution, air. In air, the composition of different components is fixed, like O2, N2, etc. Heterogeneous mixture, different composition in different parts. And the important point for mixture is components retain their properties and can be separated into pure substances by physical means. Here you can see elements are further classified into metals like CuFe, non-metals like nitrogen, phosphorus, etc. Metalloids like arsenic. You can see this classification in this periodic table. Now classify these substances in element, compound and mixture. Number one is dry ice. Dry ice is actually CO2. So it is a compound. Diamond. We know diamond, the allotropic form of carbon. So it is element. Steel. Steel is a mixture. It is alloy of carbon and iron, Fe. It is homogeneous mixture. Milk. Milk again, mixture of carbohydrates, proteins, etc. Air. The composition of air is fixed. That is why it is a mixture and homogeneous mixture. Brass. Again, homogeneous mixture, alloy. Smoke. Smoke is a mixture of dust particles and air. This is heterogeneous mixture. Now here question says, identify pure substance. Milk, air, seawater, ice. Milk is a mixture of proteins, water, calcium, etc. But we cannot put milk in the category of pure substance. Air, again it's a mixture of O2, N2, argon, CO2, etc. So again we cannot put air in the category of pure substance. Seawater. Seawater is mixture of water and salts. That is why again it's not a pure substance. But if I look at the ice, ice is made up of water molecules only, single type of particles. So ice we can put in the category of pure substance. Dear students, in the next video lecture, I will talk about atomic mass, molecular mass, molar mass, and moles. Thank you.